On the show starts now. John Means is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this
Leading
one.
off tonight
at
for
the plate,
Toronto,
Jonathan Davis. And we are set for
Number
baseball
49.
here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Brandon Drury in this one. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Striding forward, Devin Travis, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. Means he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
The designated hitter.
Standing in, number 13. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Just underway in Baltimore. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
2 out, nobody on.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Nunez comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Jays 0, O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Thomas Pannone is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 19th home run for him on the season. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with top of the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Standing in now, number 6.
Number 6.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you know, they're hoping to get more out of the number 6 hitter. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count now, 3-2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The next 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 3-2. Fouled away. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was
Renato.
right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now at the plate, Renato Nunez. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First offering on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Mancini, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 one more time. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line towards center field. Davis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Anthony Santander, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. On the ground to the right side. Travis showing off his range. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Lays off. 2-2 now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 34 home runs now on the year, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Brandon Drury will bat next.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffith.
Here's Randall Grichuk, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Grichuk, a native Texan. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit. Throw won't get him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. Drury over at second. Rogers is over at first with one away. Into the corner and slicing foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Jansen hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-2 pitch, and he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over, but the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. All even now at 1-1. Into the box now. Number 21 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
The center fielder, number 21.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a curveball misses inside. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on infielder Brendan Rodgers. I don't think we fully realized where this guy's going to end up. Does he stay at short a la Cal Ripken, that big 6'4" shortstop, or does he move over and make the transition to third and concentrate solely on the bat? Either way, soft hands, the ability to go in the hole with big time arm across the diamond.
first offering on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First delivery to him on the way. This is foul right side. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first, as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Three and 1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Number 21 is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Stepping up now, Devin Travis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, number 13. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
To 1-2 now. In the air to straightaway right. Chasing after it is Santander. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
That last at bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400+ feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Grounded back up the middle, backhanded, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, number 6. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Count even at 2-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
And here's Renato Nunez. Now a swing and a fly ball. Grichuk giving chase, but this will land untouched. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in now to Oscar Hernandez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. And another foul ball.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and into bat next it'll be Brandon Drury. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Stepping in now, Rendell Gritcher, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. On the ground to third. Nunez is right there on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, number 7.
Ready now, Brendan Rodgers, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Drury at second with 2 down. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Line drive to center field. Number 21 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. In now, Anthony
Leading
Santander. 0 for 1 for him here in this
the
one.
right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1 strike.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
At the plate, number 21 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Low for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. The high fastball is in there.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Rogers picks it up, and a glove flip for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, Rio Ruiz.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way to left center. Davis on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Ready with the 2-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, and he misses it. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1.
Boy, that has to feel good
Now
as a hitter, D-Roy. You get
the
that
designated
base hit to
hitter.
give your team the lead.
On
You
third,
have to feel good when you get down to
Alberto.
first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Hanser Alberto, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Richard sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We played 4 full. It's the Orioles 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Coming to the plate now, Justin Smoke. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Smoke waiting on the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked
Number 9.
anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In there, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as the Blue Jays have rallied back to tie it at 2.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for an early shower as he fails to go the requisite 5 innings, but it doesn't matter anyway in a tie game. He'll leave with a no decision. Aaron Brooks will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
38.
Standing in now, Jonathan Davis, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. VR backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Devin Travis.
Digging in once again, Devin Travis, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Brooks, 28 years old. He was a 9th-round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Pops this one up, and no one will track it down. Again, a 1-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there, but he drops it. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error. And we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Into the box, number 13. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Here's the 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, VR. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Number 70 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 70.
Now in the box, Jonathan VR.
Leading off.
He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
The second baseman, Jonathan
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runs up and gets this one down. Low roller, and he barehands it. It's there. He got him.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Now at the plate, number 6. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 2-0 on the way. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Here's a pop-up now. Number 70 with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Renato.
So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. From the stretch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside to throw. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. 1 hit's all they get. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
This is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
In now, Brandon Drury, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Lifted into center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffith.
Ready for another shot now. Randall Grichuk. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First delivery to him on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander waits on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 7.
So a runner at second. 2 down now, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Ready on 0-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it too, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Ready for another chance? Renato Nunez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
The 3rd baseman, Renato Nunez.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Davis has a play. He's got it one away.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. One out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, number 21. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he lays off for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here on the show, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. David Hess is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41, David Hess.
Digging in, Justin Smoke. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Justin Smoke.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Ball
2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Three balls and a strike now to Smoke.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Standing in now, Danny Jansen. Hit hard to the right, but foul. off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. Santander on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batter, number 49.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. Number 21 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batter, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Stepping in for the Jays, Devin Travis. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. Score remains 2-2. Digging in and looking for more, Rio Ruiz. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The first baseman, Rio Ruiz.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Pedro Severino. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. It is a fastball then off the plate for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Grichuk giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hanser.
At the plate, Hanser Alberto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the pitch. In there for strike one. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
In now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Jonathan Loaizaga will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 43, Jonathan Loaizaga.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 13. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Gurriel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. And a curveball taken for strike two. Loizaga, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He's a second-year big leaguer. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball. And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Settling in now, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box now, Brandon Drury. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. A line shot to third base. Thought the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Striding in, Rendell Grichuk. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2-1.
Two and one. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Here's the 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Number 62 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For Toronto, number 62.
So striding forward now, number
Leading
6.
off,
He's got a hit in
Orioles,
3 at-bats to this point.
Number 6.
Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Ready now for Baltimore. Trey Mancini. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
And he's back in standing. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hernandez will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Now at the plate, Brendan Rodgers. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 18 homers and 76 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
now batting, number 9.
Rowdy Tellez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with number 2 out 44. And the base is empty. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Two out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. From the windup, the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Tellez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's now a 1-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying. The hitters aren't point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Jonathan Davis is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he misses low with it. 2-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now
so he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on it because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Davis stands at second with 2 gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santander waits on it. And that ends the inning. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's now 3-2 Toronto. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base,
Ken Giles, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
Luke Maile is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Lifted the other way to left center.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 21.
Stepping into the box, number 21. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. One out, nobody on. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Striding into the box, Rio Ruiz, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slow grounder to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Toronto came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Number 62 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ken Giles earns the save out of the bullpen, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.